Let me tell you my scenario. I was talking to someone and they were like, I don't have the money to go to homecoming. And for a second I was like, oh, don't worry, I'll pay for your ticket to homecoming. But then I thought about it. And then I said, I'm sorry, I can't take you seriously. And I don't mean to be harsh or rude or anything like that. But you text me saying that you don't have the money to pay for homecoming, then that tells me that you haven't tried. I said, I'm sorry. I can't take that seriously. I can't show any empathy or be kind about this subject. I'm sorry. Because the first thing I said was, make some money, right? And then she was like, I don't have a job. First thing I think is, screw a job. The other day, sold 2 of these t-shirts for 20 bucks total. I did someone's homework for 5 bucks, that's 25 bucks. I don't even know how much the tickets are, but I'm pretty sure I'm able to get 2 tickets at this point. I just did my stepmom's college work. I'm not trying to throw shade at anybody, but I just did her college homework for 20 bucks. That junk was easy, but that's an easy, what? Within the past 2 weeks, because my neighbor, he said he doesn't have enough for me to cut his grass yet, so don't cut it. As soon as I do, that's 60 bucks right there. Oh, 20, 25, and 60. That's a quick 125 bucks in 2 weeks. Now that don't sound like a lot, but that's on top of my job. I'm 17, but I don't have my license. I didn't have my ID up until a few months ago. So how was I able to get a job? How was I able to pay for all that stuff, right? I got a job that was walking distance, came home with the tip money, and then I paid for my ride to work every day after that. Uber, Lyft, Valdosta On Demand. Call my friends and you say, oh, wait, KJ, you have a phone. How were you able to make enough money to get that? Your parents give you a phone? No, my parents never gave me a phone. Last summer, I spent the whole summer going out every day, knocking on strangers' doors, asking if I could cut their grass. Made 600 bucks that summer. Paid for a new lawnmower, bought my phone, bought a case for it, bought some headphones, bought some SD cards, and then I was able to start making more content on my YouTube channel. That same year, I got 1,000 subscribers. This year, I just hit 2,000 subscribers. I hit the 4,000 watch time hours needed to get monetized, but I was too young to get monetized. When I turned 18 in a month, my YouTube channel can get approved for monetization. The only thing that was holding it back from monetization was my age. That's fixed in 30 days. So when you say, sorry, I don't have the money, like, I had to tell her straight up. I was like, yo, you don't have the money for homecoming. You're a girl. Just ask people. Ask people for money. I guess I can flex about this. I'm gonna brag about my girl Essence, right? We're friends, we've known each other for a few years. This girl Essence, she used YouTube to teach herself how to play the guitar, right? She's been singing since she was about 7 years old. I know a few people like that, but she's pretty good at singing, pretty good at playing guitar. For her age, I think she's 16? She just hit her sweet 16. And I didn't believe her mom when she was telling me sometimes she makes $1,000 a day performing in front of stores. Until one day, she took me with her to a Food Lion. And that day, actually, I have a picture of it. That's the same day I watched her. We dropped her off at the Food Lion, went to an event, came back. When we came back, she was just sitting in front of the store, singing, playing guitar. Over the course of 2 hours, there was $260 something in that jar in front of her. I watched her make 260 bucks in 2 hours. And she's 16. Like, there is a market for everything. If you look hard enough, you will find something you're able to do for other people and get loads of profit from it. You'd be surprised what you can get paid to do, but you just have to be looking for it. I'm gonna say this. I feel so arrogant when I talk about there's no excuse for you to not be rich, because I know for a fact that I spent probably over the course of this year, if you took all the time that I spent doing everything this year that I did and broke it up into like a pie chart, I'm pretty sure out of the 12 months of 2022, I probably wasted 2 months total watching random content, jacking off, doing absolutely nothing with my time. 2 months out of the 12 months of the year, just this year. And I consider this one of the most productive years of my life. So I know for a fact that just me alone, if I had just stopped watching all this random YouTube content, delete all the apps off my phone, The only thing that I need on my phone is my editing software, and when I have that, I can put that on my laptop and export the content from there. The laptop that I bought with the money that I worked to get this year. There's no excuse for me personally. I know I could have been making more content. I could have posted consistently, got people to start joining the Patreon on my YouTube channel. My mom's already joined it. If I chose music, I could have put out a song every week using BandLab on my phone. Told people, hey, support us on Patreon so we can keep making music like this. Me and my friend Darnell just dropped a song. I know that me personally, my width of attention is so limited that I don't even have the amount of money, like not just money, but the amount of like profit and success in different endeavors exponentially higher. No matter what endeavor you do, it's always a slow growth curve. You start out trickling and then slowly it goes up into a roar. I didn't put enough effort into trickle stages in any of my endeavors in order for it to roar by the end of 2022, but that's my fault. And I can claim that and say, what am I doing in 2022 different? I mean, 2023, that's gonna be different. And guess what? Year markers don't matter. My 2023 starts today. What am I doing today and every day after that? That's gonna make me flip $2,000 a month. $2,000 a month, I'm happy, all right? Because I only really need maybe $1,000 a month to live off of. What? Strictly Dollar General peanut butter and jelly. I still live in my parents' house. I don't need to pay for my own food yet. So it's like save most of what I make, or I invested into my business. So what am I doing this differently this year? I'm about to be 18. What if I need to get out of my personal studio? Network with people. I just met some really cool people at Crosspoint Church. They got some of the similar vision that I do. They want to make the world a better place. They want to build the body of Christ. Cool. Work with them. Help their endeavors, contribute my skill set to them. I'm a videographer. They have businesses. I'll be your videographer for your business. Next thing you know, we got an ongoing partnership. What if we decide to invest into the same building? Like, oh, you have a similar business to me, you know? We have a similar strategy. Let's network. Let's build something together. Invest all of our time and energy together into this one thing. That's networking, providing value to the people around me. Why am I doing a motivational speech right now? Because this is the only time I could find in the day to make this content. Funny enough, my dad said, hey, you take care of your stuff. You handle your responsibilities. Don't rely on anybody else to do what you need to have done for yourself. I took what he said. I said, screw it. That's true. So they took off with all the cars. I'm walking to work. 1.6 miles, that's not that far. It's been 10 minutes. I'm halfway there. I can see the church that I need to get to right there. Walking across the street right now. This isn't safe at all. This isn't safe at all, but I'm working. I'm pushing it. Look, bro, all these cars, bro. I'm multitasking right now. This isn't safe. But I'm telling y'all, this is not a matter of what you have. This is a matter of what you can do with your time. The only reason I have videography skill is because I spent the past 6 years developing videography skill set. The only reason I know anything about YouTube is because I spent the past 5 years really growing and investing and trying to figure out how the YouTube algorithm works. I know in 4 years I'm going to take off. Why? Because I'm doing it for 6. First year I didn't really put any effort into it. But that doesn't change the fact that I made a bunch of videos, and back to back each video got somewhat better, and I learned from the mistakes of the previous video. There's only 35 videos up on my channel, but there's 97 videos on their total. So that's 64 videos that nobody's seeing, because that's all the trash that I don't want to brand myself with. I can react to it, but the only reason I have any progress in any of my endeavors is because I chose to go into those endeavors. And so I say all that to say, this is for me personally, but also for everyone else out there, to encourage you. Do not come to me and say, KJ, I don't have any money for da-da-da-da-da, without at least put in your search history how to make money as a da-da-da-da-da, whatever you are, young black male, older white female. It doesn't matter who you are. Everyone can Google stuff today, all right? Hold down the microphone button that looks like a microphone. It will tell you, oh, now you can speak into the microphone. It will give you results, top 10 results, so you can read. It's not hard to figure that stuff out. My mom's doing that all the time. My dad's doing that all the time. I'm doing that all the time. None of us We never came together and said, hey, let's all research ways to make money online. We all independently was like, we need to make money this year and the internet is taking off. So let's collect, like we all independently of each other, unaware of each other's desires to endeavor in online anything. We all three went, if you check all of our search history, it will tell you how to make money online. Check all three of our search histories, it'll say how to build your credit. And I, like, the thing is, I'm an outlier to my siblings. Like, I'm the only one of my siblings. Like, my sister right now is nowhere near where I was at her age right now. I'm the only one that's going out and trying to figure out how to make money online, how to be a great content creator, influence marketer, different things like that. I'm the only one doing that stuff. That's not something that someone else has to give you. That's something that you internalize yourself from the fact that it exists. The fact that anyone, anywhere, is becoming a millionaire at 16 years old because of the stock market or because of whatever, Bitcoin or whatever like platform they decided to use. The fact that there's people out there that were just making entertaining content, they're now getting billion-dollar sponsorship deals out there in their teens or early 20s. Is proof that anyone can do it, and that if anyone would actually internalize someone else's life story and use that to fuel themselves to say, hey, anything I don't like about my life, I can change it, then you would change it. You'd actually take those stories and internalize it, then the evidence will be there. And I'm not the best example, and I have a bad habit of feeling hypocritical when I tell people, hey, it's possible, which is why I only use examples that I know of my life personally. Like, I'm not going to say, hey, look at, I don't know, Mark Zuckerberg or look at Grant Cardone. Like, I don't reference them because I don't know them. And I personally believe that those are outliers. But they have personally helped people that are close to them reach hundreds of millions of dollars, get hundreds of millions of dollars at a very young age. Those people have helped the people within their circle to reach status. And so it's like, well, what's an example of that I know immediately that I know is going to benefit some people to hear? Actually, there's my job right there. 30-minute walk, and I got to get to school today at 11:30. It's 10:18. I got an hour. I'll find a way to get there, Uber, Lyft, whatever. I say all that to say, don't DM me saying that you don't have a freaking way to make some freaking money. Because you do. No matter who you are, no matter what age you are, someone somewhere is going to want to give you money for something. All right? That's all I have to say. Even if your parents are strict, if you beg them all day, every day, hey, I need to make money, I want to try this, I want to try that, they're going to let you. No parent is like, no matter if their child begs every day, no parent is going to be like, no, I don't want you to make any money ever. Unless they're just complete control freak psychos. And which most of us don't have. We just don't know how to handle what we have. But that's it. Love y'all.